Good day, everyone. Thanks for joining us here in the charts. You're tuned into the Market Beast edition. Your fellow compadre speaking. Guys, we got a special one today. Special request for Tesla. I think I found a very interesting fractal that it's currently within. Let me know what you think down in the comment section. And also, if you're just joining us, welcome. Really simple what we do. We find support and resistance and patterns to determine the market's direction. That's it. So if that piques your interest, subscribe and hit the bell to be notified where we see the markets going before it happens. And of course, engage in the comment section, guys. It helps the channel, the YouTube algorithm. Leave an appropriate thumb. So this Tesla chart, guys, I want to go over this as quickly as I possibly can. So let's not waste time. Let's dive right into the charts here, shall we? All right, so today's December the 8th, 2020. And the previous close of Tesla is going to be $649.88. It's up about 1.2% for the day. Okay. Let's go ahead and reveal this fractal that I think is pretty interesting. The first part is kind of a stretch, but have an open mind with me here, guys. I'm going to explain everything that's on the chart here. Okay, so it looks a little bit messy, but it's actually pretty simple. Let's go down all the way down to the first part. The fractal has 4 parts to it, okay? So let's just go ahead and start right down here. Now this purple circle actually represents the retracement. And there's a yellow line right within the middle of that circle that acts as the break up, the necessary level to break above to continue the fractal. And this red oval circle here just acts as a consolidation range before the move to the upside, okay? So that's basically the 4 parts. So let's start here on the purple circle here, and let's just simply measure the retracement from the top of that wick to the bottom of that wick right there, okay? So let's just go ahead and measure that. The top is going to be at about $53 down to the $42 level. And for those of you who follow Tesla, you know this is post stock split prices, okay? So of course keep that in mind, okay? So that's the first part of the fractal, the retracement. So that's done. The check mark on that number 1. And the second part of this fractal is going to be make sure that the price action breaks above that yellow line, if you can see that right there, okay? And let's see, let's look at the candle here. It's basically, remember, this first part is kind of a stretch, guys, so just kind of keep an open mind. So this candle right here on the October the 1st, 2019, it breaks from the low of about 48 all the way up to 62. That's going to be the candle considered to break above this yellow line right here. So that takes care of the second part of this fractal. Now the third part of this is going to be this oval red area right here, and this acts as a consolidation range. I think I've already explained that. Consolidation, bullish consolidation before the move to the upside, okay? And of course, the move to the upside is going to be the 4th part of the fractal to complete it before it actually tops out again at this yellow line overhead. But before we get into the second part of this second fractal here, let's measure how much the price went up from the yellow line to the yellow line here. And let's just go ahead and take our ruler, measure it from, what is it, like $48 all the way up to $143-ish. So it's 196% move to the upside, okay? So let's go ahead and over to this second fractal. Well, it's the same setup, okay? But this is the second part here. So the same thing, guys. Let's measure the retracement, the purple circle / oval area. And that's going to be from wick to wick. This was a deeper retracement, guys. This was 63% retracement on that first part there. So let me get a check mark on that. And the next thing we're going to look for is a break above this yellow line here at about $143. And that's going to be represented on this candle right here, okay? So once we get that break above that yellow line, that takes care of the second part of the fractal. The third part is going to be the consolidation above the yellow line in this circled red area. Okay, I don't think I mentioned that down here, but I'm pretty sure you guys seen that. The consolidation takes place above the yellow line right here, this consolidation phase in that circled red area, okay? So that's this third part of the fractal. We consolidate above that yellow line, and of course, after the consolidation is complete, boom, the price breaks out to the upside, okay? And it goes all the way up to that next yellow line up here, and let's just measure that really quickly. From yellow line to yellow line, let's see, at about 143, all the way up to $500. It's a 250% move to the upside, which takes us over to present day. So this is kind of the setup that we're looking at right now, guys. If we're still within the fractal that could play out as it did in the past, let's do the same thing. Let's measure the retracement in the purple retracement phase here. And this one is about 34%. That's the first part of the fractal. Second part, of course, is make sure the price breaks above that yellow line, which is on this candle right here. On, let's see, November the 2nd, just last month, we got to break above that yellow line. And currently, it looks like we're in the red phase right here. This is the consolidation phase before the breakout, guys. Now, keep in mind, guys, this isn't guaranteed. I know this is kind of bullish, actually. It looks really bullish. Keep in mind, it's not guaranteed that what has happened in the past will play out again. But I think this is pretty cut and dry. I mean, it looks pretty clean chart. Right now, we're currently in the consolidation phase before the move to the upside, okay? Excuse me. So let's actually be conservative here. Now, I put that yellow line right there just as a reference point, right? And that line is currently at about $1,000. It's just under $1,000. So since the first area that we measured down here was about 196%, I think I said it was, and then the second area here is 250%. Normally, you would say that, okay, since it was about 200% the first time and 250 the second time, then it's probably going to be about 300% the third time, right? Well, sure. I mean, I guess you can say that, but I like to be conservative. Let's actually say it's going to take half of the percentage that it took the first time, half of 196%. Because remember, guys, it's important to get in the markets and get out of the markets at a profit. You don't want to try to hold on for too long and miss out on a opportunity to lock in profits. So what I did was I just measured a percentage of 97% to the upside, which corresponds to just under $1,000. I think that's pretty reasonable to assume that the price could reach up to. And before we get to that, just really quickly, guys, just to kind of further legitimize these fractals and the breakout phases, let's go ahead and count the amount of candles that it took after the breakout. Well, during the breakout and after the breakout. And of course, this is the consolidation phase down here in this red candle. So that would be considered one candle. And then we got 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 green candles consisting of the breakout move to the upside. And let's just go on over up here. And it's pretty much the same, guys. I think we're comparing apples to apples. This May 2020 candle, the consolidation before the breakout, 1 candle, 2 candles, 3 candles, and 4 candles. Excuse me. So what does that mean? Well, if history repeats, guys, I think it's safe to assume that maybe we'll see the same setup. We'll see 1 candle currently in the consolidation phase, and then we'll see the second candle here, third candle there, and the 4th candle somewhere there. And that leaves it at a time of about March 2021. Okay. So I'd say that the bullish momentum could continue from now in December all the way through or to March 2021. Just pure speculation, guys, okay? And before we close this out, obviously I have to give you a bearish scenario as well. The only real thing that could probably stop this from not playing out would only be one level. This yellow line right here, guys, because if we look in the past, every single time there was a consolidation above the yellow line, it never really broke back down. It never revisited that yellow line down there. So I'm going to assume that if this is not going to play out and we're not going to have a 4-month breakout to the upside extending all the way up until March 2021, then the only thing that will probably change this is a break below this yellow line. So let's just say we still have 22 days to close. These are the monthly candles, by the way. Find time to say that. These are the monthly candles, and we still have about 22 days to close. I mean, this could change, right? It's a green candle. You never know. Maybe it'll have, it'll have a retracement in the market, and it'll close as a red candle, close below this yellow line. But that's the only real thing that I think that would prevent this from not playing out again, because, I mean, according to history, it's played out it's already done it 3 times. Well, 2 times already successfully. So this would be the 3rd time that this fractal completes, and then it consolidates above that yellow line and it breaks out for 3 months, having a very bullish move to the upside. I think this is interesting, guys. Let me know what you think down in the comment section. If you think I'm way off, or if this is, pretty interesting to entertain. This isn't financial advice, guys. I'm not your financial advisor. So get a discussion going down in the comment section, guys. Have you invested in Tesla? Are you not interested in it? Are you still a Tesla bear trying to short Tesla? Let us know down in the comment section, guys. This is Napoleon Macro. Hopefully you appreciated that. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, guys. We put out a lot of content, accurate calls. You don't want to miss that. So be sure to stick around with the channel, guys. That's it for now. We're going to talk very soon, and bye for now.